yummy? Yeah. Oh, I just got my nails done, like you guys probably saw in Vlogmas. So he really likes being scratched. But anyway, hey guys, it's Lily. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I'm so excited to be sharing some more coffee content with you guys that's aside from Vlogmas. So with Vlogmas and studying and work, I did go Black Friday shopping, but I did not share it with you guys yet, and therefore have not tried and or opened a lot of the things that I got because I really wanted to share it with you guys. Some of the things that I have, I ended up breaking into because I couldn't resist myself. So today I'm going to be going over all the coffee related things that I bought as part of Black Friday and Black Friday weekend, and you guys are going to be like, oh my god, Lily spending money on unnecessary things? Absolutely. What else am I here for? So why don't we get started with the actual Nespresso pods, okay? Y'all already know, like, I have full drawers of pods, okay? Not only that, but I also had some other pods that I've yet to put in these drawers because I have so many pods. And then I bought more pods because they were having some deals, and we'll get into why I went into the store in the first place because it was such a bad idea thinking that I wouldn't buy any pods, but I did. So let's get into the pods first. So the first pod I got, and that I've been really meaning to try for a while, is the Exotic Laminha over ice. It's a Barista Creations pod, and it's meant for ice. It's a really beautiful pod, very exotic looking pod. And to be quite frank, it's definitely a different pod. I've already tried it, and it's very limey, very minty. I've tried it as Americano, and I actually really liked it with vanilla syrup. And I tried it with some oat milk, kind of like they said to in one of the recipes, and it was really good. But if you got this pod and you're really not a fan of it, try the Nespresso recipes on their website for this pod. It's definitely kind of cool, and I plan to use this in kind of like an alcoholic beverage, kind of like they state on their website, but I'll see. It's definitely meant to be more of an Americano and kind of tea-like, but it is very refreshing, I will say. And then I also got the Vivita pod, okay? Y'all, I don't know how I feel about this pod. I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be a sweet cereal pod that has B12 added to it. It's a very different type of creation that I've seen with them. And it's supposed to be an intensity of 6 out of 11. So it's not very intense. And we'll see. I think it's probably a light roasted pod or a medium. Okay. And this is how beautiful it is. I haven't even opened this one yet, but it is very beautiful. I'm excited to try it one day when I actually can get through the majority of my pods. So yeah. If you guys have any recipes for Vivita, let me know. So the other one I got that like everybody's raving about, and I absolutely wanted to try this pod, is the Peru pod. This is one of their single origins pods, and it is supposed to be, let's see, it's a single espresso shot for sure, which is one of the reasons I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this pod usually, but it's something that people have been raving about, as well as the Bianco Piccolo pod, which I wish I would have gotten at that point in time and I didn't even think of. But usually I wouldn't go for single espresso pods because I have the original line. I usually get single espresso pods through that machine, and they're not my most favorite thing unless I can do 2 at a time. So the pods tend to go very fast for me in these single espresso shots because I drink a lot of coffee. But it is a 6 out of 11, which I'm a big fan of because, again, that means it's kind of going to be up my alley, and it's supposed to be a fruity berry pod. I tend to be more of a light to medium roast type of gal, and unless it's very complex, I'm usually not a big fan of dark roast, nor a very big coffee pod. So I'm excited to see how some of these turn out. But this one I'm more excited for than usual. So yeah, it's supposed to be a fruity pod and single espresso shot. That's really all I have to say for that one. And you know what? Let me open it. I haven't even opened this one either. The first time around, I completely opened these boxes on the wrong side, and TJ made fun of me for probably like a week, okay? Don't at me. I opened them using like this or like this way. I have a problem. Okay. Okay. So it is a very pretty pod, I will say. Peru organic. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this will turn out. No! Oh, I keep having coffee pod casualties, guys. Okay, So the next one that I got, and you guys know from kind of like my last haul, I was very, very sad that I didn't come in time for this pod, because by the time I went holiday pod shopping, they had not released it. And that is gingerbread, okay? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Beautiful little package. So was this one. The Peru one was very beautiful. But this gingerbread one is also really beautiful. It's limited edition. It is definitely for around the holidays. And because Peppermint Pinwheel was released so far before then, as well as their other holiday pods that they did with collaboration with the Pierre Hermé line, I didn't think that they were actually going to come out with this pod. So I was like, you know what? I haven't seen it released. It's been a couple weeks. Why not just go off ahead and buy my holiday pods? And then while I was at the Nespresso store, you guys already heard this in my last video, but the guy literally said, oh, it's coming out this upcoming week, like in the next 4 days. They're going to be releasing this pod. And so I was a little bit bummed because I've never tried gingerbread before and wanted to try it. But it is a Barista Creations pod. I'm trying to see if they have any notes about it. It just says there's a gingerbread flavor to it. Of course, I would freaking hope so. And then they said it's spicy, tastes warm, and it has cereal notes. And that adding a dash of milk really enlivens the gingerbread flavor. I did get a syrup that complements this, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. But it is a really pretty pod. Cuties. And yeah, I've already tried it. That's actually what's in this mug for right now, which is another thing I got for Black Friday shopping. Look how cute. It's a little cat mug. I got it for $5 at Target. It says cat person. Because I am a cat person, guys. Won't you believe it? Anyway, so it's actually a really good pod. It's very light. I do agree with the reviews that I didn't really taste the gingerbread flavor on its own. I really had to go out and like buy a syrup for it, or maybe even get like a gingerbread creamer or a gingerbread whipped cream. I know they sell that now. So, or even add some spices. I add ginger spice and add cinnamon to it, and it really didn't enliven the flavor. But it's a good mug so far. I haven't tried it iced, but I'll let you guys know how I feel about it so far. So, okay, so the other one I got was the Melozio decaf. The first time around, the first couple orders I didn't get any decaf pods, and I was telling TJ, and him and I were talking every few nights, and we were like, I really wish I had decaf pods. And so this time around, that's another reason I went into the Nespresso store in the first place. I'll tell you the other reason in just a second. But one of the main reasons was because we've been wanting to get decaffeinated pods. And so this is the Melozio pod, decaffeinated. It only has like a red stripe around it, which makes it different. But other than that, it looks just like the Melozio pod. So yeah, and it's been really good. I've been liking with vanilla creamer, vanilla syrup, and having it at night hot. I haven't tried it iced yet, but I will definitely give you guys that review later. Maybe even on my TikTok if you want some more recipes. And then the other decaf pod I got was Alticio. Now, I think I tried the regular Alticio in the variety pack before, but you know, I can't really remember it. It is a good pod though. I've had it already in like, I think it was maybe even a vanilla latte or something at night when I'm just wanting something to unwind when I've had a really hard day and I just want the taste of coffee. So yeah, it's a really good pod so far. I have no complaints about it. I don't think this personally has a lot of complexity to it. It is definitely just a plain bold espresso. And sometimes it's really nice in like your shaken espressos and stuff. Okay, so the other one I'm extremely excited about, and that, again, a lot of people are using, and I have yet to try, is the Reviving Origins Cafecito de Puerto Rico. It is supposed to be a bold pod, I think. Let me see. Yeah. Ooh, it's supposed to be a 10 out of 11, and it's supposed to have some dark cocoa notes. So I'm really excited to try it. I'm a really big fan of double espresso pods, and although this is a more expensive box, I think it's like $2 a box, which is really $2 a pod, which is really expensive for double espresso pods. However, it is definitely a fan favorite for the Reviving Origins series, and I'm excited to try it. Again, I'm not too much of a dark roasted gal. I can appreciate it in an espresso form, but unless it has a lot of complexity, I don't really like it in my big cups of coffee. So we'll see. I'll give you guys a review of it later, but obviously this has been a favorite for a lot of coffee contenters, and I'm excited to try it. And that's basically it. I don't see anything else for the Cafecito de Puerto Rico other than the dark cocoa notes. So, and then my other box that I got was the Special Reserves Galapagos. unbox. And I think this is a relatively like new release this year. I know they've had this pod in other years, but I think they took it off because it's limited edition and then brought it back. And before I went to the Nespresso store this time around, I noticed that it appeared on their website and I hadn't seen it before. So I'm really, really excited to try this. And it's supposed to be kind of mellow and sweet. I haven't tried it before, but it is a cute little pod. There's a cute little design on it. Okay. So yeah, excited to try it. I forgot, I didn't even open up the Cafecito de Puerto Rico. What's wrong with me? I've been wanting, it's a cute little pod design. I'm sure you guys have seen it, but just for the purposes of videoing, why not? Okay, so we have Cafecito de Puerto Rico. Cute. Okay, yeah, it's a really pretty pod. I will say, they come up with some beautiful designs through Nespresso. They bought their pussies for this, okay? So, now I'm going to go through my syrups, and we're going to go back to Nespresso because I have a surprise for you guys, okay? So, this past, week, I bought, more like TJ bought, whoops, some syrups, okay? I'm running out of my French vanilla from Tirani because I have the smaller bottles from the grocery store, and we were at Marshall's doing a little bit of Christmas decoration shopping and Christmas shopping, and I saw some syrups that I've been wanting. One of them, of course, is French vanilla just because we're running low, so I love that syrup from Tirani. It is sugar-free. But then I also got raspberry syrup, okay? And keep in mind, all the syrups I'm going to show you, I think, were like $6.99 from Marshall's. Yeah, $6.99 from Marshall's, except for this gingerbread latte syrup that I'm going to show you guys, which is from Jordan Skinny Syrups, which I think was like $3.99, but I'll double check. So the raspberry syrup here, I specifically got for this holiday pod, okay? I've been loving this pod, surprisingly. I'm not very a fruity coffee type of gal, okay? I don't like the foo-foo type of flavors like that all the time. But this pod is actually pretty good. I don't think it screams raspberry once I add the vanilla flavoring, though. So I really wanted to, like, accentuate the raspberry flavor by getting a raspberry syrup with, a little bit of maybe even white mocha sauce sometimes, or a little bit of vanilla creamer with the raspberry. So I'm really excited to try this. And depending on how my advent calendars go, they might even have another pot of this, or they might have a small pot of the raspberry in the original line. So I'm looking forward to using this. And not only these type of holiday pods, but also like other fruity, more sweet type of pods, just to create kind of like a fruity dessert almost drink. So I'm excited. Okay, and the other one I got, of course, was peppermint, okay? I have not opened this yet. I did get a peppermint bark syrup from Jordan Skinny Syrups, and that's kind of like been my chocolate peppermint mocha type of thing. I'm just really excited to try this with like a white mocha sauce because the peppermint bark syrup comes with both already made, the chocolate and the peppermint. So I'm excited to try this with like even, I don't know if this would taste good with the exotic La Minha. I know it's kind of minty. I don't know about pepperminty. So I do plan on trying that. I think this would be good with the white mocha sauce I have and just adding peppermint in general to a lot of drinks. So I'm excited. And to tea. So this will be good. Again, $6.99 from Marshall's. And then this last one, which I've already tried and I actually really like, is the gingerbread latte flavor from Jordan Skinny Syrups that I just talked about. It was $3.99 from Marshall's, and I've tried it with the gingerbread pod, and it is absolutely really good. So I highly recommend this syrup if you guys really want like a gingerbread flavor to some of your pods. And you can even do it with like kind of even like Alticio, because it is intense, but it doesn't have like an underlying like, oh my god, this is like a pumpkin spice flavor or something like that. That these types of syrups can probably go with this just fine because it's a plain pod. You know what I mean? It's intense, but it's plain. So yeah, that is what I got so far. I also got some of the decorations on my coffee bar, which are the Merry Christmas mug, the little towels, the dish towels, and the snowman, as well as some decorations for the Christmas tree, some stockings and stuff. But guys, we're going to do the piece de resistance now. And I've been really intrigued to open this up. I haven't been wanting to open it up without you guys. So this is going to be a big moment for both of us because I don't really know what comes in this and I haven't wanting it spoiled. So We're gonna do it together. Okay, let me move my obsession, okay? Let's not drop these everywhere. I got, finally, the welcome gift, okay, for my Vertuo machine.
Now I know what you guys may be thinking. Lily, you've had this machine for months. Why haven't you gotten the welcome gift?
Girl, I'm right there with you, okay? I have been ordering, as you can see, a bunch of pods. And every time I go to this one Nespresso boutique, because I went to the one nearest me the first couple times, and that's in like, I think it's Montgomery, Maryland or something like that. I went there and the associates are extremely nice, okay? Don't fault them for this. But every time I give them like a $10 off coupon, whenever I give them my welcome gift code, they never enter it. And because I live in Baltimore City, like right in the middle of it, a lot of our packages that get shipped here might get stolen off my doorstep because I live in like a little complex that doesn't have the locked mailboxes or the codes or anything like that. So I haven't ordered any pods online, which I'm sure would be better at getting me the welcome gift at that point in time or getting me samples, but I haven't done that. I figured out a way that I can do that for the future, but I do like going to the mall and going in person and going to the store and interacting with people. So that's why I kept going. But this time around, I actually went to one in like Virginia, I think. So I went there thinking I want to get some decaf pods and I want to talk to them about my welcome gift because I haven't gotten that yet and I'm approaching my third order and I don't really want to spend that much more on pods again. Like, you know, I'm officially on a pod no-buy, guys. This is ridiculous. So they were extremely nice at the Virginia Nespresso store. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. And they gave me my welcome gift without technically kind of reaching the pod limit that I bought at that store. I think I definitely paid for $75 worth of pods at that point in time. And then they were having a deal where you get 2 sleeves free, which is why I now have so many sleeves. And they were like, you know what? Even though you didn't meet your 15 pod sleeve mark, which I'm not going to buy 15 sleeves again, we'll give you your welcome gift because I see you bought a lot of pods before. And I was like, thanks, queen. So she did give me the welcome gift finally. And I got a little sample. It is double espresso dolce and the Il Cafe. So I'm really excited for this. But I'm gonna open this box and we'll get a shot of this, okay? Okay, kings and queens, let's get into this unboxing, okay? Okay. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, okay. That's a recycling bag. I love that. I'm always kind of like running out of these. So I'm really excited for this. And the first time I purchased pods from the store in, you know, Montgomery, they didn't give me any recycling bags. So I've been kind of stocked up on pods in the hopes that I get a bunch of recycling bags soon. So yeah, okay. Here's to many Nespresso moments. We hope you enjoy the journey. Love that. Okay. You know, I was wondering why people are getting these mugs, and it's because they come in the welcome gift. I didn't even know that. Okay. Awesome. Oh, this is going to be hard to get my nails out. I might need TJ's assistance again, but who knows? Oh, okay. Perfect. Wow. Okay, y'all already know. I'm a sucker for clear mugs. Okay, come on. So I'm really excited to try this with my machine. Super, super cute. I'm going to put those right there and then I'll wash them in a second. Yay. Oh, beautiful. And I love that they come with 2 because sometimes I'm like, I want TJ to enjoy it. Okay. Oh my God, that is so funny. Okay, so I guess I have another freaking sleeve now. Ah, okay. I love this. I do have too much coffee, but you know what? Fine. I'll deal with it because I do love coffee. Okay, so funny enough, the Reviving Origins in Uganda. This is the double espresso shot from Vertuo line. It is an intensity 6, and let me see. You know what? Let's see if they have any other notes. I'm like all over the place here. Okay, I think it says it's supposed to be like woody. Yeah. So it's the same thing as the original line, and you guys already know. I already showed you guys in one of my other pod hauls that I just got this Uganda one. I've actually tried it, and I do really, really enjoy it. I don't think TJ might have tried it. I'm actually really excited for him to try it because I think this is going to be more up his alley than mine. So now we have a double espresso version of that. I'm trying to see if this is any different than the... Oh, okay, so no, it's not that different from the original line. It is a pretty pod, and I'm excited to do it. And it's also an intensity of 6, again, which is right on my alley. Thank you, Nespresso. So I'll put that down here with my other obsessions. Anyway, and then we got some coasters. I love that. These are beautiful. Oh, wow. Awesome. You know, I've been wanting some more coasters for the house, and I love ones with like cute little character like this. So I'm loving it, honestly, and that's really cute. So yeah, that is gonna be it. Awesome. Okay. Y'all, I'm just gonna laugh when TJ finds out we got a new slave because he loves having coffee around the house. Like, he knows that this is my little hobby and that I love doing it. But he's also like, we basically have a coffee shop in our house. And yes, we do. We absolutely do. So this is going to be really funny. So, did you know we got a new sleeve?
I overheard in the other room. Just another sleeve to your collection.
I know. And this is the Uganda one, but it's a double espresso, which I really enjoy a lot more. But anyway... So that is all I have for you guys today. I'm really excited to get into more of these pods and taste testing them. Again, that is about it. I'm really excited that you guys could come along for this ride and unbox with me. And I'm so excited to see you guys on the flip side. Tune in to tomorrow's Vlogmas. Okay? Bye, guys.